In the quiet Houston Heights neighborhood of the early 1970s, he was known as the Candyman. Dean Corll, a seemingly generous local business owner, was a familiar sight, always ready with a free suite for the local kids. But as teenage boys began to vanish without a trace from the sun-drenched suburban streets, a horrifying secret was festering behind his friendly smile, waiting to be uncovered. Corll did not hunt alone. He preyed on troubled youths, enlisting teenagers like David Brooks and Elmer Wayne Henley as his accomplices. He exploited their vulnerabilities, offering them money, beer, and a place to party. In exchange, they became his Judas goats, paid to lure their own friends and acquaintances into his sinister trap with false promises of good times and easy money. As a montage of missing posters fills the screen, each one bearing the hopeful face of a young boy, the grim reality sets in. One by one, the boys of Houston Heights were led to Corll's home, and one by one, they disappeared into the shadows. Behind the unassuming doors of Corll's suburban house lay a silent, windowless room, a space thick with an almost tangible sense of dread. Here, he enacted his darkest and most sadistic impulses. He was meticulous and cruel, and the boys he lured into this claustrophobic chamber faced unspeakable suffering. The visuals focus on suggestive details: a length of rope, worn leather straps, and cold metal tools laid out neatly on a cloth. The camera pans over a crude wooden platform in the center of the room, its surface stark and imposing under the oppressive quiet. For 3 long years, this place remained a secret, a private chamber of horrors where Corll documented his terrible deeds, while the city above remained completely oblivious to the nightmare unfolding within its limits. On the night of August 8, 1973, the 3-year killing spree came to a sudden and violent end. During a party fueled by paint sniffing and alcohol, an enraged Corll turned on his own accomplice, Elmer Wayne Henley. In a moment of dawning terror, Henley realized he was about to become the next victim on the wooden board. Faced with his own imminent death, he made a desperate choice. In a chaotic struggle for survival, Henley grabbed a pistol. He fired shot after shot, killing the very man who had systematically turned him from a troubled teenager into a monster. Shaken and hysterical, Henley immediately called the police. His trembling voice confessed over the line, "I have killed a man." But his confession didn't stop there. He then uttered the chilling words that would unearth a scandal far greater than a single murder. "I want to tell you about some other things." He agreed to lead investigators to a rented boat shed where the grim search began. As police dug into the damp earth, they uncovered the long-lost bodies of Houston's missing boys. The final count was at least 28 victims, exposing Dean Corll not as the friendly Candyman, but as one of the most prolific and sadistic serial killers in the dark annals of American history.